Hi there, it's Kaya from kajcyika.crafts, and today I will show you how you can make an easy plaid pattern. I will start by taping down my piece. I am using my Derwent watercolor paper because I will be working with watercolors, and this piece is actually slightly bigger than the one that I want to use on my project, so no worries if it's taped down. I will just trim the excess down later. I will use my zigs, so I will just put this light marker down first and I will just put it directly on the paper, and then I will use this paintbrush and I will spread the color around with clear water. I will try to make even distances between the lines, but even if it's not perfect, it will look okay in the end because it's handmade and you can expect to be perfect. So I will just do the lines again in the same way on the other side of the paper. So we will start to have this beautiful plaid. Then I will move on and I will use this darker blue and I will just draw lines again and again on every light blue line. So you can see here how it looks. And now I will use green, but this time I will leave two blue lines in the middle and then I will use green again. So this will give it a bit more of interest and it will actually start to look like great plaid. This was just a bit too bright for me, so I will use some Vellum to cover it up. Now I stamp out my images on the same Derwent watercolor paper and I will use zigs again. Here I'm using the same green color as before, so it will match perfectly. And I will just color in these 3 flowers, some leaves, stem and 1 bee. As you can see, I didn't stamp these 2 stems directly as they are meant to be. I made a bit of a curve, so it will look a bit more interesting when I'm putting down the flowers. Here you can see that I actually made a mistake with this bee because I didn't wipe the yellow color off, so it has a greenish wings, and I will just color another one because I just didn't like the way it turned out to be. And here I will just shade these flowers and this will be it for coloring. The only thing left to do is the assembly of the card. I will put everything together with my liquid glue and I will use the precision tip that is actually my syringe, and as you can see this is really easy to use and it never clots, so I really recommend it. I will make this cute little bouquet of flowers and I will just glue down the leaves too. And this will actually be our focal point, so I will just finish gluing it together and then I will just stamp our sentiment because I just felt it was a bit too plain. I will use this happy birthday that is from Swimming by Set and I will emboss it in white on my black cardstock. Now I like it, so I will just trim it down. I will again glue it to my bouquet with liquid glue. I'm using Rayher Multimedium in matte, so even if I get any glue everywhere or anywhere, it won't really matter. I will now tape down my plate on the black cardstock so we have this beautiful border, so it will match our sentiment. I will glue down the bouquet in this liquid glue, and you may know that liquid glue needs to be dry, so I will just put this acrylic block on top and I will leave it dry. And now I will just glue this down with my double-sided tape and I just put it exactly behind the flower so you can see it. And next I will just pop up this bee with some square foam. And now you can see that I'm adding some more liquid glue behind my vellum because it was just a bit too much of sticking out for me. And I will just put the glue on the white. And because of the white you won't be really able to see the glue, so I like that you can actually put the glue behind and you are not able to see it, but you can only do it if you are using really small amounts of glue. And here are just some finishing touches. I will add the glossy accents on the middle of the flowers and on the bee's wings. And that will actually finish up this card for today. Hope that you enjoyed this video tutorial and that you will try to make a plaid background yourself. See you next time. Bye bye!